Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. In this video, we will see properties of continuous time Fourier transform. So the Fourier transform has a number of important properties, and these properties are very useful for deriving Fourier transform pairs as well as for deducing general frequency domain relationships. So in this video, we will cover two properties, linearity and time shifting property. So first we will see what do we mean by linearity property. So if we have two signals x1 of n, x1 of t and x2 of t, then we know Fourier transform of x1 of t is x1 of omega, and x2 of t, Fourier transform of x2 of t is x2 of omega. Then the a x1 of t, so this signal x1 of t is multiplied with a constant plus b x2 of t. So this time domain signal x2 of t is multiplied with a constant b. Then the Fourier transform of these kind of signal is a x1 of omega plus b x2 of omega. So this is what we have our linearity property states. So we have to prove this now. So using the definition of Fourier transform, we know Fourier transform of whatever here in time domain, we have to write it down here. So a x1 of t plus b x2 of t is nothing but it is equal to integration minus infinity to infinity. Here whatever it is we have to write down here. So a x1 of t plus b x2 of t into e to the power minus j omega t dt. We know this is our Fourier transform operator. So now opening the bracket, in our next step what we will do is we will open the bracket up. So we can write it down as a can be brought out, it is a constant, then x1 of t into e to the power minus j omega t dt plus b is another constant, so it can be brought out, then it is minus infinity to infinity x2 of t e to the power minus j omega t dt. So from the definition we know this is x1 of omega and this is x2 of omega. So this can be written as a x1 of omega plus b x2 of omega. So this is how it is proved, linearity property. So when my two signals are added up, it is in frequency domain also, the respective Fourier transform of x1 of t and x2 of t are added up. So this is what my linearity property statement is, and we have proved it successfully. Now we will see what is meant by this time shifting property. Second property is time shifting property. So what does it state? It states that if a signal x of t is shifted by t naught second, then my spectrum is modified with a linear phase shift of slope minus omega t naught. So what the statement looks like is, if x of t, Fourier transform of x of t is x1, this is x of omega, then x of t minus t naught, Fourier transform of x minus t, that is getting shifted by t naught seconds, my signal x of t, then it is the spectrum is modified by a linear phase. So this modification in linear phase is j omega t naught into x of omega. So this is what my time shifting property looks like. Now we will prove it. So proof of this is, simply first is by definition of Fourier transform. We know that Fourier transform of x of t minus t naught can be written as what? Minus infinity to infinity. Whatever here it is, we have to write down as it is. So x of t minus t naught e to the power minus j omega t into dt. So then we can substitute this thing into another variable. So let t minus t naught is equal to p. So this thing can be written as f of Fourier transform of x of t minus t naught. This is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of p. Then what it becomes? T is equals to what? It is p plus t naught. So here also we have to change. So it will be minus j omega p plus t naught, and here it will be dp. Okay, sorry, this is dp, because when we differentiate this, then dt is equal to dp. So we have to change my variable here also. Now opening this bracket, we can write it out as minus infinity to infinity x of p e to the power minus j omega p into e to the power minus j omega t naught into dp. So we can see that this term has no p variable. This is a constant term and it can be brought out. So this is e to the power minus j omega t naught into, as it is here, x of p e to the power minus j omega p dp. So we know from the definition of Fourier transform, this is x of omega. So this thing can be written as e to the power minus j omega t naught into x of omega. So this is how my time shifting property is being proved. So here we have proved successfully that in time domain, my signal x of t is shifted by t naught seconds. Then my spectrum, the phase spectrum, is linearly shifted by omega t naught. Okay. So in this video, we have seen two properties of Fourier transform. One is linearity and the other one is time shifting property. I hope you have understood the concept, and we will see the rest of the properties in our upcoming videos. And thank you for watching my videos.